There's a video of Palestinians speaking English, and they're speaking with Irish, like, thick Irish accents.
Yes.
Because the only English people, like, the only, like, people that stuck around were Irish people. Yeah.
No, that's what's great. Here's the thing that's great about the Irish. They have a sense of justice.
Yeah.
They have a sense of right and wrong, even though in their own lives they...
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
We have to... we have to make a distinction between Irish from Ireland, who are like persecuted, fighting against the British, have a true sense of justice, and then American Irish who one generation they're like, we'll be cops. Yeah. Oh, nice. You'll give us sticks to beat the poorer types of people than us.
The American Irish were just looking for a person to hit with a stick. And as soon as that became something that had a retirement plan, as soon as there was a pension involved in hitting someone with a club, they got really into it.
They took to it.
So, gun to your head, someone says, make me a meal.
Steak.
It's the thing you make the best.
Steak.
You have to make a meal for me to save my life, or I'll shoot you if it's not.
Make a meal for you. That's something that I feel like you would like. I make a specialty I call Percocet pudding. Now, what's good about it is it's pudding, but it has Percocet in it. So immediately, you're going to recognize something. But it's also pudding. Because I'm fat. Because I'm fat.
I feel the need to say this because I feel like we are missing an opportunity. I only did Percocet when I had my molars. I only did Percocet. No, I'll tell you. When I tell you, over the pandemic, I will tell you exactly what I did. I did edibles. I've never done cocaine, meth, Percocet, OxyContin. Like all the things people think I'm on, I've never done.
I love how you're pretending not to pronounce it. OxyContin. That's like Jeffrey Epstein going, underage? What do they mean?
No, I was mixing up, conflating OxyContin and fentanyl, but I guess there's something else. So I think we should do a podcast where I'm actually on these drugs so you guys can see like the difference.
Right.
And see that my personality is just this bad.
No, it's your 3-minute denial of it makes us all feel comfortable.
What was the moment?
I was a juror on a murder trial, and I was convicting a man of murder, torture, and rape, and I was sending him to jail for 150 years. And
that's not a realistic time scale. Nobody lives that long anymore.
I know, but that's the way sentences are. If you ever watched,
I don't understand it.
Okay, well, it's the criminal justice system.
I think it's ridiculous.
It's very important.
You should only be able to sentence someone for as long as they could actually live.
But no, it's a ceremonial thing because you're sentenced on murder 1, and then you're sentenced on all the other things that you committed.
I think murder should be a 10-year term.
I'm a lawyer and a judge.
Are you?
No.
10 years in and out.
But I served on a trial. It's the same thing.
Okay.
So I was in this trial. This is true, and the guy kind of liked me. This dude, he kind of we had a kinship. He was like a chubby Spanish guy, and every now and then I would be eating chips. Like the coroner would be like, and he stabbed her in each eye, and I'd be eating chips, and the judge would shoot me a look, and then I would just kind of go like this. I'd be like, and then the fat defendant would be like, you know, it was fun. We had a good rapport.
Yeah.
And I dropped Altoids once, and I went all over the place, and he just cackled like a madman. And this is in the middle of hearing how he brutally murdered the mother of his children, to the point where the medical examiner's like, we stopped at 60.
How many times he stabbed?
Yeah, we stopped at 60 because the tissue damage was so much we couldn't tell how many. But it was boom, 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 boom. And in the middle of that, I dropped Altoids and went all over the place. And literally, he went like this. He went, and I just realized, I thought it was funny too. I was like, me and him were laughing. It was wildly inappropriate.
Yeah.
Can I just say something? Just a little devil's advocate.
Yeah.
I'm terrible with meeting famous people. I've said the wrong thing pretty much every fucking time. Because you're meeting somebody that you just saw do something amazing, and now you're standing in front of them. And it's kind of like, what do I do? What do I say? So I understand that you're searching for that thing. Hey, you don't want to say, hey, I love you. You're great. Awesome. Can I get a photo? You want to be a little, you want to be a little unique too. Because that's what people want to do.
No. That's funny.
part of the, why be unique? Why can't you just go, dude, that was fucking great.
They should come up to you and go, listen, the show was good, but my daughter is missing.
is there any way that you could go on your Instagram and share a story about my missing daughter? She's been gone for 3 days. My wife said that we should stay home. I said, no, this guy's good. He'll get our mind off it. So we came out for an hour. Even the detectives were like, you guys should just be working the phones. We put the thing in the yonder bag. We didn't leave at all. But she's...
Put the thing in the yonder bag.
Well, because you guys are that good. I kept thinking about the last time I saw my daughter. But then Bobby had that bit, and I looked at my wife and go, this is pretty good. Be fun.
Be fun. Be your, yeah. Jared's brother and father are cops.
Yeah.
Do they ever go a little extra hard? Does your parents ever go a little, do they go a little extra hard? Like if they pulled me or Tim over, they're like, you know what? He's from Long Island. They make us walk the line. You guys been drinking, sober for 15 years, but they still make you do it.
I mean,
I would if I was black. I would have a little fun. Because, you know, it's always it seems like it's always white cops.
I have black friends that say black cops are more racist sometimes than white cops because they feel they have to be.
Two blacks?
Yes. Like sometimes that's what I've heard from, again, I have no experience with it. Yeah. From black friends, but said sometimes a black cop will be more of a dick. Sometimes.
You gotta prove yourself.
To prove yourself.
Yeah, it's like being a female pilot.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've had some dick cops.
I look at Long Island and I go, I drove around for years, high, drunk, through really wealthy neighborhoods. No black kid could have done that without at least feeling like they were vulnerable. Right. We never felt like that.
Right.
We used to just get high, pile into cars and go look at Christmas lights. I mean, we drive in driveways of $20 million mansions.
You do that now, yeah.
Yeah, do it now.
Yeah.
It's part of what... The thing about being a white guy, you can't be on HBO anymore. That's fine. You can drive around anywhere in the country that you want and look at the pretty houses. And that's what we did. There's no way a black kid could have went, you know what? How about this? Let's all pile in the house. Let's pile in the car. Yeah. Let's get high and let's go see the estates. There's no way. So anybody that's like, white privilege is a myth, it's like, not really.
Yeah, because
get a joint, get my car. I'll show you it's not a myth.
It's scary rolling through white neighborhoods, dog.
Yeah,
I'm rolling in the windows bumping Beethoven.
No, it's true. Yeah, it's true. We've talked about because he
and I bump rap.
Yeah, and he does bump rap.
Yeah, I just blast rap music with these glasses. Well, I mean, it depends. Is a 2-hour movie the way that we're going to process? Is that the way we're going to get told a story anymore? I don't know. And Beverly Hills Cop, they're not going to do any really funny jokes.
Right.
Because they're going to kind of probably run scared from really good jokes. Beverly Hills Cop should open a homeless woman's giving birth. Do you understand? In Beverly Hills.
Yes.
In the middle, but no, this is what should happen.
Yeah, right in front of a blue bottle.
In the middle of the Beverly Wilshire Hotel.
Good.
She's having a baby right on the mat. Like right as you walk into the hotel, she's sitting there and she's having a baby. And then who's in Beverly Hills Cop?
Eddie Murphy and then...
Still?
Yeah, he is.
What about Leslie Jones? I want Leslie Jones and Finn Wolford in it. So Finn Wolford and Leslie Jones like, yo, this bitch having a baby in a hotel. Finn, this bitch having a fucking baby, motherfucker. And then she's like, yo, are you Jewish? And he's like, no, I just have that nose. And she's like, whatever. And she's like yelling at this woman. She's like, bitch, you can't have a baby here. Rich people pay a lot of money to stay up in this hotel, bitch. And then Finn Wolford's like, maybe we should just help her have her baby.
Yeah. And then Sydney Sweeney comes in. She goes, all save the day. End credits, tits out.
That's right. Sydney Sweeney just takes her big tits out. And that's Beverly Hills Cop. And it's 2 minutes.
That's what we need.
It's 2 minutes.
2 minutes would be perfect.
We don't
get the
need
dialogue.
legends doing hack crap jokes.
And it should be filmed on an iPhone.
Story number 4. My best friend and I tricked his developmentally disabled aunt into thinking we were kidnapped by leaving a ransom note for her.
This is the definition of Tim Dillon.
Yeah. This is 100%.
This is on his Wikipedia.
This is 100. I think this is Chris fucking D.
Chris D.
I think this is Chrissy.
See how excited he was to tell you with somebody else?
Let's see.
No, I'm not excited at all.
Alex, all of our answers are in.
That story belongs to Tim Dillon.
Yes! Of course it does. Of course it does. Of course. Developmentally
mentally disabled? You couldn't spell that. If someone was going to kill James, you wouldn't even be able to. There's nothing. Are you crazy?
Oh, boy.
Wait, do I lose or I lose?
You just know you won 1 point because you tricked me.
Oh, I got a point from you.
From me.
All right, you did a good job.
Tim, you looked me right in the eyes. That was so honest the way you were talking to me.
Yeah, how said I believe now, bitch.
I really believed him.
Yeah. I saw you were hurt.
So what happened in the story, Tim? Did she believe you guys?
Her name was Denise. We called her Doink after the name of the clown in Tekken. And she called his mother and started crying because she was really stupid and she thought we had been kidnapped.
Who wrote the note?
Me and my friend.
Did you guys do the thing where you cut out the letters from magazines?
No, we just wrote it like crazy.
Yeah.
She was that dumb.
Also, Doink was a professional wrestler.
Yeah.
It was not. They used him in Tekken.
You know what I mean. Whatever.
That you're so gay.
Whatever it is. I'm sorry. Maybe if you spent less time playing video games and more with human people, you would have known you just got bad.
Fuck, I can't believe I fumbled that. It was so obviously Tim.
Did you have a favorite snack as a fat child? Was there like a go-to? Was there like a...
Yeah, well, number one, I loved a Yankee Doodle because it came in a package of 3.
Sure. Yankee Doodles.
Yodels
great.
were 2, ho-hos were 2. Yankee Doodle gave you the third little cupcake.
Yes.
So a Yankee Doodle as a child was nice. A frozen Yodel can change the game.
Wow, I haven't even considered popping a Yodel in the freezer.
Frozen Yodel.
Love that.
In my high school, and then my middle school, whatever it was, primary school, middle school, and high school, cafeteria, a frozen Yodel.
Love that.
We'll do it. We'll do a nice thing.
Love that. And now, because you've become such a gourmand, is there...
By the way, what a horrible thing to call someone. It's worse than just saying the word. Like,
no,
it's
that's good. That's positive.
Yeah, but it's just such a, like...
Yeah, it sounds fat, but it just means you appreciate fine food.
I just imagine like me sitting there and talking to my doctor, go, no, you don't understand. I'm a gourmand. He goes, no, you're dying. I go, no, I'm a gourmand. I'm a gourmand.
When the cameras are on, I'm ready.
The camera's on right now. You're good.
No, if the cop pulled me over, I'd be like, I don't even, wait, what?
Do you know why I pulled you over?
No, sir, I don't know.
Well, because you were speeding excessively and changing lanes without a signal. Can I see your license and registration?
Absolutely, sir. Let me see. I have my New York State. This is a non-driver ID. It's the same license number. You can go check it up. Now you go see it suspended. Now you're back to the car.
Hey.
Hi.
Your license is suspended.
Wait a minute. Where?
In New York. You're from New York?
I am.
How long you been living in Los Angeles?
I've been living here a while, sir. I just, maybe my mail's not going to the right location. Suspended? I can't believe this. This is suspended?
Yeah.
I cannot believe this.
So you don't have a California state driver's license?
I don't have a California state driver's license.
Do you have any kind of license to operate a vehicle at all?
Well, I have one in New York, sir. I can operate a vehicle.
It's suspended, so.
I thought it was in good standing, but I had no way of knowing that, sir.
Wait a minute.
I have no way of knowing that. Do you know Ray Kelly? Are you Ray Kelly, my father?
Wait, that's your father?
That's my father. Oh. Chief of Police Ray Kelly is my father. Here's what I'm going to tell you to do right now.
Uh-huh.
Here's what you're going to do. You're going to get back in your car.
Okay.
You're going to shake my hand. You're going to get back in your fucking car. And you're going to go home and you're going to say that you met the son of one of the greatest civil servants that's ever lived. Okay? Uh-huh. You know what New York was doing before my father took it over? Okay? They were fucking corpses on the street. Okay? And you know what they're doing now? They got kids flying kites. That happened in the span of 15 years because of my father and a man named Rudolph Giuliani. So, sir?
Yeah.
Are you a white man, sir?
Yes.
Okay, good. What I want you to do you love this country?
More than anything in the world.
Do you love Donald Trump?
More than anything
That's
in the world.
right. So what I want you to do is I want you to see who's an ally.
Uh-huh.
We're allies,
Yeah.
okay? Because
Yeah.
they're coming. And
Yeah.
you know we're the first ones that are going to go.
You're right.
Straight white men.
Mm-hmm.
So what I want you to do is get back in that car, and I want you to go home and kiss your wife and kid. You got a kid and a wife, sir?
I got both, yeah.
I want you to go home and kiss him, and I want you to you tell your wife, and I want you to tell your kid that there are still good men in the world that realize that we're in a fight. You're in that fight, aren't you, sir?
You bet your ass.
Thank you. Heil Hitler. And then he leaves and gets back in his car. And Ray Kelly's not my dad. But you see, he got so caught up in it. See, he got...
How was the Netflix special?
It was fun, man. I mean, it was good. I mean, it's
who was on it?
It's me, Taylor Thomason. I know who you've had here. Sam
Taylor
J,
used to tour with me.
Jack Knight.
Sam J, very funny.
Some people from Europe, and I'm gonna fuck up their names. A lady from Ireland, Aisling B. Okay, yeah. We kind of got into a little argument in the van on the way over.
Of course you did.
She goes,
of course you
I
did.
just did it. Some people's energy is just not for me. And my energy is not for people.
Aisling, you know I love you.
Yeah.
She did my podcast.
Yeah.
And received, I would say, a substantial amount of backlash. Because she's very opinionated.
Well, she got in the car, started shitting on America, straight up, morning, 9 a.m., going for sound check, started shitting on American media and everything. And then I said something about, my grandparents are from Ireland. And then she goes, well, why did they leave? And I was like, well, because they're not dogs. You know, listen.
I would have paid.
Listen, don't fuck with me.
Money. I would have
fuck with me. You know what I mean? You can't come in the van.
They're not dogs.
I was like, 'cause they're not dogs. And, you know, hey,
I'm laughing at the look on Aisling's face. Go because I know, like she
kind of looked away. Like I don't even know. I said it, and she definitely heard it, but it wasn't like she was just. She didn't go crazy after that. I think it was just that was when I was just kind of like, you know.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do? You coming in here shitting on America? Like, oh, your media is so stupid, and in Ireland everything's great. I'm like, yeah, is it? Is it really great? Is that why hordes of people got on boats that were barely fucking seaworthy to get to America? Get the fuck out of here. They are tragic people. I love Ireland. They're my people. But stop. They're fucking tragic. They got bathrooms 10 years ago. Stop. Can you stop shit talking America? Please?
Bathrooms 10 years ago.
You know, can we stop? They had a religious conflict. It's two types of white people that believe in slightly different catechism. They blew each other up for 100 years. Can you fucking stop? Talk about the superiority of Ireland.
Dude, I went to Austin the first time to do a show.
Yeah.
You called me up and go, dude, what are you doing? I'll pick you up at the airport. You picked me up at the airport.
Sure.
Took me directly to the best barbecue.
Yeah.
That you thought was the best, right? I don't know. Everybody
the best.
I know, but everybody has that thing.
No, but everyone's wrong.
Okay.
Everyone just says Terry Black's because Joe Rogan said it.
Okay.
That's what everybody does. It's not everybody has their own opinion down there.
Okay.
I'll tell you whose opinion everybody has.
I trust yours.
Thank you.
Okay. And it was the fucking best barbecue I've ever
It's
had.
amazing.
It's amazing.
It's
what's
so
the place?
good.
What
One
name?
of the lesbians died. So there's two lesbians that run it. One of them dropped dead. We're down to one lesbian. And it's sad because I went in the next week after she died and gave the wife a hug. I go, it's horrible, everything like that. And then I looked at her and I went, you have ribs left, right? Right afterwards. Right after.
What's the name of the place?
La Barbecue.
La Barbecue's the best.
They're down to one dyke and it's still great. Here's the thing about teachers. When I grew up, no one listened to them.
Yeah. Right.
Like no one, like people would say shit we didn't agree with all the time.
That's the point.
They would just say weird shit and we'd go, all right, that doesn't seem.
Yeah.
Like one of our teachers was like, you just choose to be gay. That's the way it is. Yeah. And everyone kind of laughed at him.
Yeah.
He was like a weird guy.
Yeah.
We're like, all right, he's just an older, weird guy. He's like, you make a choice. He goes, you choose everything in life.
Yeah.
He's like, everything. Everything you do is a choice. To be gay, that's a choice. And everyone laughed. Like, because
would you say to that teacher when you were late for class that one time?
I forgot.
She was like, if you're gonna get a job, like you can't walk in late to your job. And you were like, well, I'm gonna have a real job, not like a teacher.
No, I said I'm gonna have a real job. I'm not gonna be like an English teacher. So I said I'd be more motivated to show up to that. And then I was sent to the dean. Yeah. I was always sent to the principal.
Yeah.
Because I would mouth off to these nothings.
Mm-hmm.
My father hated them too. That's why if I wasn't a comic, I would have been a failure. Because my father had no respect for thought, but should have.
Yeah.
Like should have, but didn't care at all.
Yeah.
When the teachers would go, your son talks in class and he watches TV. He watches Arsenio Hall, and that comes on at like 11 p.m. My father would go, well, he sneaks downstairs to watch. I'm asleep.
Yeah.
And then one teacher goes, he likes this woman Amanda. Is that his sister? And my father goes, no, she's a character on Melrose Place. They're like, is that appropriate for him to watch? My father's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
He said in the like parent teacher conference, my mother said, they go, is Melrose Place appropriate for like a third grader to watch? My father goes, I don't know. It's on TV.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do?
Yeah. He's gonna see it.
He's gonna see it.
Yeah.
So what's the thought process of because you're an only child, right?
Yeah.
And so did your parents get divorced at what age? Like
they got divorced 7th grade. They had a mediator. Okay. They couldn't afford lawyers. They got a mediator. It lasted for 2 years. They lived in the house to spite each other. You know? But that's okay because I only turned out to be a closeted gay cocaine addict who enthusiastically supported the Iraq War. So thank God I wasn't affected. Thank God that was okay. But no, they're both. I love them both. But
the Iraq War is awesome.
They were just. It's spite. Long Island is driven by spite and grievance.
Yeah.
It is a place driven by spite and grievance.
Yeah.
That generation of people specifically. It's why they're so funny.
Yeah.
It's why they're so funny. It's funny.
It boils up. It bubbles
because you
gotta
catch. They never caught it. Like I caught it. Like when I'm in my car going, I didn't move here for this. This sucks. Yeah. And then I'm like, oh my God, people are losing everything. Why am I even having these thoughts?
Yeah.
I catch it and I realize it's monstrous.
Right.
You got to catch it. I have it, but you catch it.
Yeah.
They never caught it.
Sure.
They never caught it.
Yeah.
They would go my whole life. You know, my father said to my cousin this summer, we were at a barbecue. She goes, how was COVID for you? And he goes, well, I've been unlucky in my life, but he's a wine salesman. He goes, but I was lucky during COVID because people drank a lot of wine. Now, he's been unlucky in his life. Straight, white, healthy guy who's it's been great.
Yeah.
Was in a band, probably got a lot of pussy.
Right.
Like, everything was fine.
Yeah.
Was fine. To say I've been unlucky in my life is the most psychotic statement to make.
Born in the best generation in history.
Everything. Yeah. But it was just funny the way he said it. He goes, my life's been unlucky.
Been tough.
It's been hard.
He might have been just talking about you and your mother, maybe.
For sure. And by the way, but he created me.
Yeah.
I agree. Some responsibility for that.
I agree.
And you married her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what do you know what I mean?
Right.
He was nobody was a problem.
Sure.
No one in my house, and I want to say this.
Yeah.
Just in case there's any confusion.
Mm-hmm.
In case there's any confusion, no one in my house was a prize. Nobody won anything in my house.
Yes.
It was not a carnival where anybody won.
Yeah, no one walked away with the big teddy bear.
There was no big teddy bear in my house.
What's Joshua Tree?
A dump. It's kind of it's where people go to take a bunch of shrooms and go, why isn't it working? I'll tell you why it's working.
Palm Springs,
you suck. You're bad. You're bad. They go to commune with these entities, and these entities get so bored.
That's a little my thing with like the ayahuasca and shit. It seems like this like quick fix. Like you're depressed, so you just want to connect.
First of all, ayahuasca was not invented so you could get a Range Rover. That's not why the Incans were doing these ceremonies. It was not so you could strategize how to get a walk-on roll-on Hack season 4. It was so that you could commune with elders that had left the physical reality that you were in. It was the whole point.
That's so funny.
So all these people take it. If you're
doing ayahuasca to get a job.
No,
on a
if
Netflix
your
show.
shaman is named Jessica, she's not a shaman. She's a white chick from Phoenix. You're a junkie. You're a junkie. You're doing ketamine therapy. You're a junkie, and there's nothing wrong with it. Just admit it. We get it.
Yeah.
So people go to Joshua Tree. It's pretty and whatever, but they're going there to have some experience.
But I see people from LA like treating it as their like getaway, their 2-hour get. I don't want to say it's the Hamptons.
This is what they want. Look at that. It's not a nice getaway. It's called Iraq. Bagram Air Force Base. They go out there and they take a bunch of psychedelics, and then they communicate with some entity, and the entity goes. It's the entity's so tired at this point, and because the entity's in the realm, and the entity's like, hello. And then you're like, UTA is they're kind of hip pocketing me. And the entity goes, you're not bringing anything to the table. There's nothing for you. And listen, it's a town about making the unbelievable believable. So you got to go into the desert and take a bunch of drugs. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. Nothing wrong with it.
No.
Nothing wrong with it. That's where I got banned from Airbnb. I can never rent an Airbnb in my life. I cannot put a property I own on Airbnb because of the 2 lesbians in Joshua Tree.
Still to this day.
To this day.
Yeah.
Dude, the first time he ever met my daughter, he tried to sell her a pool.
Yeah.
As soon as he walked in, he was like, I got a beautiful in-ground
Well,
pool.
I told her, I said, your father's making a little coin, but let's be honest, you got to start getting proactive with him. And let's start, you know, if you want to call me to a few of his bank account numbers, let's do some experiments and we'll make him happy.
Yeah, my daughter's
just
sitting there
make him money.
My daughter's sitting there with Elsie and Anna dolls like that. It was great.
By the way, I was either that or talk to, who was at that
Fucking
party?
Chris Farley's brother.
Yeah, I was like, let's move on. I like Kevin Farley. Very sweet
I
guy.
like Kevin Farley.
We love you, Kevin Kennedy.
Yes, yeah. He's not watching this, Kevin.
Yeah, I hope not. He might be.
Here's my final question. A lot of similarities have been made, but what are the key differences
Between me and Amy Schumer, none physically.
Right.
Mentally, I believe she's Jewish. I believe she's Jewish. No, are we on pace to do better than the last episode?
No, I was going to say, what are the key differences between you and Amy Schumer, and what are the key differences between Putin and Emma Stone?
So Emma Stone is a fat bitch who's attractive but is low-key fat,
right?
And goes to all the best restaurants in LA. And a lot of times, like, for whatever reason, me and her have been in a restaurant and she gives me dirty looks because, like, sometimes she's gotten a table that I wanted or whatever. She's just but she's a very interesting person and she's low-key fat, even though she's not. And, you know, the difference, Emma Stone, I don't know much about. The difference between Ellen and Putin.
Right. Okay.
Let me say this.
Because a lot of similarities have been made. But what are the key differences?
The key difference between Ellen and Putin is, I believe, down deep somewhere, you can find goodness in Putin.
There you have it.
TimDillonComedy.com, live dates.
Tim Dillon,
Thank you.
Please check out his show.
Here's the reality. As much as I kid around about, like, I just like crazy people.
Yeah.
And the friend that I'm living in her house now is really, I had no idea when I met her a few years ago that I would live in her house. I just liked her because she was crazy.
Yeah, she's a psycho.
She's a psycho.
Now, she acknowledges her psychosis, right? She's like, she knows she's nuts.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the first line. This is one of the first lines that came out of her mouth, which made me love her and I thought was funny. She looked at me very earnestly over lunch and she said, I feel horrible for Harvey Weinstein. And as soon as she said that, I go, I'm going to be friends with this woman.
Forever.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I said, this is a person, I'm going to take a journey into their life.
Yeah.
Because that's, to me, to say that earnestly.
You also feel bad for Harvey.
No, I don't feel bad for him.
You're bummed out.
I think we could have worked together. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if there's any guy that would have gotten me,
yeah,
he's a bigger man. He understands. I think what he did was wrong, but no one, what he did to the, women. But I mean, on an artistic level, could me and Harvey have had you
could have worked together on some
I think
stuff.
we would have had a great time.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
Stabby baby, Aldous, revered guest. I'm really hoping you can help me out with this one. It's a little raunchy.
Raunchy.
I am a barber at a barber shop, and I work with almost solely women, clearly cutting men's hair.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there is one female in particular who I like as a person, but cannot by any stretch of the imagination handle her smell.
Her smell?
It's clearly a hygiene issue. It's to the extent that we have a single person restroom, and I cannot, under any circumstance, no matter how bad I have to pee, can follow her in there. It is awful. And again, we're barbers. We are right up on our clients more often than not, touching and cutting and doing beard trims. And it's not just her body odor as much as it's also her mouth, her breath. She just is foul smelling. And there is such a fine line between being offensive and trying to help a girl out, girl to girl. But this is, and she's a heavier girl. So I'm trying really hard to delicately find a way to bring this up to her.
This is tough. Yeah.
Fix my problem. I'm not the only one, and I hate being a part of, the gossip around, but at what point does one of us bring it up? And how? How would you do it? Help me.
Is there a
Thank
value
you, love you.
to an anonymous note?
No,
the jersey.
seriously.
Here's what you do. Ready? You do a company dunk tank, and you fix it so she's the one who has to. You fill it with Dove soap,
right?
With the soap they used to clean little ducks after an oil spill.
Right.
You fucking coat this fat, smelly bitch in that shit, and you fucking hit her with this, and you dunk her over and over again. You get a nice froth going.
Can you frame her for stealing? So they fire her? Is there a way to frame her, like hide money? And go, someone they open her pocketbook, it's her. They go, get this fat bitch out of here.
This money smells like shit. She must have been hiding it under her fat tits.
That fat bitch is a thief. You point at her and you say that fat bitch is a thief, and then she's kicked out. There's no good way to do it.
There's no good way to do it.
And he goes, yo, you got any pancakes? You named a dog after a slave, and it's running around Thanksgiving. I'm supposed to not say anything about it? Yeah. She looks at him, she goes, hey, where's your surfboard? So if you don't push back, people tend to do what they're allowed to do.
Good point.
Bad people. Yeah, bad people. They take advantage of what they're allowed to do.
That's so true.
I remember one of the best things I've ever seen is we have a flight. I'm flying back from God only knows. Syracuse, Buffalo. I think I did the Egg.
Yes.
I like the Egg.
Egg's cool.
Shout out to the
Beautiful venue.
Lovely venue. And we're coming back. And you know you're in a little shit jet. The pilot's young. There's one flight attendant. And there's maybe, I don't know, 17 of us with the privilege of going back to LaGuardia. And there's a guy there. And I mean, it's a 41-minute flight.
Yeah. Yeah.
If that. It is cruising for like 5 minutes and then a descent. A guy goes like this to the flight attendant and goes, yo, you got any pancakes?
To the attendant or the flight attendant?
Swear to God. She goes, no. He goes, all right. Then he turns to his chick and he goes, that's kind of fucked up.
She's got a griddle back there? What do you think?
Yeah, like he thought there'd be a full breakfast. It's a 41-minute flight. He goes, yeah, it's a little fucked up. It was just funny, the injustice.
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up,
That's kind of fucked up.
You know? And then for a minute, I agreed with him. I'm like, yeah, why not? But that's how it happens.
That's it.
Because you start being unreasonable, it can spread.
Yes.
It can spread because when someone's being unreasonable, it is hard to go against them.
Right.
It is much easier to join them and go, you know, I would like a pancake.
Right.
You forget
the mob.
You forget
You
how
become a part of the
insane
mob.
You become a part of the
And
mob.
the mob wins if they get the numbers.
Tell the truth. Park Casino full of fat, disgusting people, though, right? I mean, casino people are like gutter.
The people that came, Tracy, Fat Tracy, hosted the show. She brought in 4 or 5 women after the show to take a photo. One woman had a gold chain like the one Mr. T used to wear, tied around her fupa. I mean, the most disgusting, but I'm sure the rest of the audience was lovely, but that one woman, I mean, it was wild, but full of life.
Oh, no, they're having a good time.
They're having a good time.
Yeah, they're out at a casino.
Yeah, I'm like at an age where it's like, you don't have to be friends with me.
Right. You don't care.
I mean, what are we doing here? Well, what am I, 19 years old? You don't have to be friends. Fine.
Yeah, you're okay with it.
It's okay. It's fine.
You like you, and if they don't like you, that's fine.
And maybe I'm okay on me, but like I like the things I do. I think the show's funny. I try to be as funny as I can. You can't worry about every fucking thing.
Right.
You just can't. My father and his wife are mad at me because I trashed them because they have a dog named after Maya Angelou. What am I supposed to do? You dumb liberal. That's not the way you become a better person. You can't name a dog after a black woman poet. So they're mad at me. So what do you want me to do? I can't. I'm not going to talk about that. You named a dog after a legendary black woman poet.
Is it Maya or Maya Angelou, the dog?
No, Maya, but named after Maya Angelou. You can't do that. That's not right.
Do they tell people that? Because Maya's a name that could be anything. Do they tell people this is because of Maya?
Well,
Angelou?
they told me,
Bad move.
and that was enough.
Yeah.
No, you don't want to. You want to know what the other 2 dogs are? Freddie,
Malcolm and Martin.
Freddie after Frederick Douglass.
Oh, of course.
Escaped slave.
Sure.
And the other dog is so Maya, Freddie, and Ruth after Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Those are their 3 dogs.
Guys, I'm sorry you're not, and they're not speaking to me right now, and that's okay. It's fine. I can't not say it. Maybe they'll never speak to me again for the rest of my life. I tried. I went into my studio and I tried. I said, I'm going to try to not talk about it. I couldn't do it.
Do you think you've embarrassed them?
Ruth Bader Ginsburg, the name of the dog. What am I supposed to do?
It's annoying.
You named a dog after a slave and it's running around Thanksgiving. I'm supposed to not say anything about it? I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
I know. Oh, and it's like you try. You're like, I know I shouldn't, and I know there's going to be a penalty for this. But
They're unhappy. They're unhappy with me. They probably hate me.
Did your father call you?
No, they're mad at me. Well, that's okay. I don't know what to do. It's crazy. You did a crazy thing. And I'm sorry.
Would the movement would not have tell you where the names came from?
I guess. But they're proud of it. They think they're doing a good thing. They think that's how you be a good person.
Name the dog after somebody.
Yes. But that's not it.
Is there anything worse
Nothing.
than when you are on the aisle and the guy, it feels like fully full plane.
Yeah.
And they're like, this plane is mostly full. And you're like, fuck, someone's going to sit here. It's already done. You're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
People the flight attendants are putting everything up. And you're like, is this happening? Is this really going to happen? And then you see someone rush on the plane and they're elated. They made their flight last second. And then the second they see they're sitting next to you, all that joy is gone. They're like, I should have just missed it and had an aisle to myself.
I sat once on a plane. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
With two of the fattest guys in a row. It was to the point where, and we were in, by the way, we were in a row that was like, there's first class and then there's like the
first,
comfort plus, whatever it is. We were in one of those first rows, so the people all looked at us as they were walking back. Like an attraction at the zoo. Every single person looked at that row and was like, God damn it, look at, because it never happens where you have three huge guys.
Course.
It was three big dudes.
They're like, earn an extra cookie if you can tell us where his thighs end and his begin.
Yeah, it was
like,
tough. It was and
just one mass of flesh.
Not one of us looked at each other. And not one of us said anything to each other. And all of our faces were of rage.
Oh, dude. Because
rage.
I've absolutely been there when I get a fat guy next to me. I'm like, the airline should step in. What the fuck is this?
The government should step. I'll turn into a Marxist right now. The government should step in. You know where I really feel at home is a place like Orange County where people are really stupid and kind of small-minded. And I like the idea of like sitting at a restaurant and ordering like a Godzilla roll, like some like grossly Americanized sushi. And just kind of sitting with a bunch of people who feel that they really deserve everything they're getting. And then at the slightest inconvenience are enraged. That reminds me of Long Island where I grew up. Like that's the type of people that I come from.
Yeah.
A woman yesterday at the Beverly Hills Hotel, we went to the pool. My godson's he's 4, so his father and me, we take him to the pool. And a woman walked into an umbrella and then immediately began to start complaining, called the manager over. I can't believe, why would it be here? I mean, it's a pool, right? Why would it be here? This is dangerous. This is crazy. Has this happened before? The manager goes, no, not really. and then literally the manager goes, we feel so sorry. Is there anything we can get you? And the woman had her order ready. She goes, yes, 2 McCarthy salads, a water. It was all to just get something free.
Oh my God.
And that's the type of people I come from. Just people that are ready with a scam, not even a good scam.
Right.
Not even a meaningful scam. They just want a free salad or a free,
Just hit the notes.
Just hit the notes.
Oh.
What's the title? I need to know the title.
Death by Boomers.
Ah, okay.
And it'll be about just how they... Where do you get, they used to call us fat fucks. Like my friend's mother, Barbara.
Yeah.
And it was the funniest thing in the world. She would smoke a Marlboro Rad. She would roll down the window. This was her son. And she would roll down imagine. By the way, imagine this. Is there a better woman than this?
How old are you?
14. She would roll down the window of her Saturn. She was smoking a cigarette. And she'd go, where are you fat fucks going? I mean, the mother, his
his mother.
Big Mama.
Yeah.
Big Mama.
Big Mama.
So
crime is fun. I mean, you know, you want a little. It's not.
I love crime.
It's nice to. Dude,
I
it's
used to
nice.
steal a juice every day from the food emporium on 8th Avenue before I got on my tour bus. And I would drink it while I looked for other things. When I was in mortgages, these are all food-related crimes. When I was in mortgages, I would, while they were making my sandwich at Suburban Eats Deli in Melville, I would eat a piece of pizza on the line and throw it out before I got to the register.
Smart.
I have no issue with the criminal class. I get it. Well,
Yeah.
but-
No, I agree. I mean, some of the most fun times I had in my childhood was being around.
and I got away with it because I'm a white man.
Now, have you been arrested?
I was arrested for driving a suspended license. I was put in jail
Which is such a bullshit
for
rule.
a few hours.
That's such a bullshit rule. Even if you're like a law-abiding citizen, if you have a suspended license, the police have no choice. It gets like a red flag sent up the flagpole to like their top superiors. If they don't arrest you, then they get in trouble. It's such a weird, stupid rule.
I was indignant. And then the cop goes, "You how many times your license suspended?" No. And he goes, "At 20, I stopped looking." I went, "Oh, well,
Yeah.
I guess I will go to jail now."
Yeah. Where'd you go? Nassau County?
Yeah, I went to a holding cell. I
Yeah.
sat next to a woman named Sasheen Mims.
Yeah.
Sasheen said, "Listen," she was in the cell next to me. She goes, "Listen," she goes, "I don't understand. I live at that address. How are they trying to get me on the home invasion?" And they said, "It says you let them in and you drove the getaway car." She goes like this. She goes, "All right." She goes, "I didn't do none of that, but all right." I got it. And just silence from her. And then I got bailed out, but
yeah,
it was driving with a suspended license. I got popped.
Yeah.
Where's that?
I think it says no mo, but no way.
That's not it.
That's not
no,
it at
it's
all.
no ma. This is no mo.
Oh.
Yeah, this is something
Makes
else.
a lot more sense. Makes a lot more sense. What's this graffiti? What's this trash?
Yeah, that's it. It's right there. It's the wood. Go down. That's it.
Yeah. They space out the tables so you don't have to sit too near people.
It's
They're like, we
Scandinavian.
can get in more people, but like that's not the experience you want.
We went there. We performed in Finland on the border of Russia during the Ukraine war. Wow. And we asked to go to St. Petersburg to have chicken Kiev. And they said, "We're a NATO country and you cannot travel to Russia." And I said, "Why not?" And they said, "Russia's in a war with Ukraine." And I said, "That has nothing to do with me.
Nothing to do with you.
I want to have
Kiev.
chicken Kiev." And they said, "We're a NATO country." I said, No, you're not understanding. I'm actually not in NATO. I'm a
And
Canadian,
you're not even a country.
and I'm not a country.
Yeah.
I have no stake in this war. I hope it ends, but I'd actually like to have chicken Kiev. And then they were like yelling at me in the lobby of the hotel, so I started yelling back at them.
You should have invaded. You should have done.
I was not allowed. My private jet guy would not let me, because I called him. I go, "Hey, can you get me a flight into Russia?" He goes, "No one will do it."
It's right on Russia.
Dude,
It
it's
really is.
Ari. It
Yeah.
was 45 minutes away. St. Petersburg
Why
is
can't
one of
you
the most,
do it?
It's one of the most
NATO
beautiful
country. Who cares? There's flights.
I agree with you.
There's flights.
No, there's not. Not from NATO countries. They're not. You have
go from here?
No, you have to go to Dubai or Turkey.
Can you do it nonstop?
You can't do anything. You would have to fly to Dubai or to Turkey.
You fly economy to Russia, right?
I
Due to
never.
government restrictions.
Why would I?
you're
I'd fly
unable
economy
to
nowhere.
Show results. They can't even show me the results.
No. Are you new to this? That you're not allowed to go to Russia.
But people.
You can go through Dubai or Turkey.
Oh.
You cannot go from a NATO country. So I was pissed off.
Yeah.
I kind of got in an argument with the person about it.
Hotel guy.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
But he was being mean.
That's not. Also, you work in the service industry. You work in the
I'm
hospitality.
telling
industry.
you, I want to go to Russia. I'm a guest.
Make it happen.
I'm a guest.
I have Yves Saint Laurent sunglasses.
I'm
You
trying
make it
to
happen.
go to Russia. They're Louis Vuitton. I'm trying to go to Russia so I can have a chicken Kiev.
LV, sorry.
It's not about politics.
I'd like to apologize.
And they're pissed off. So then, by the way, I had to sheepishly order room service. So after all that happens, and I got to call down and pretend like I'm not the guy that just got in a screaming match with him about NATO, and I have to go, "Hey,
So because I can't have chicken
so I'll have the roast chicken and the potatoes."
Is there
and-
somewhere here I can get chicken Kiev?
In the 90s, when I lived here, when I would come in here, I didn't live here, I was in Long Island. My parents would bring me in and I would go on auditions as an actor. And there were these little black box theaters under these restaurants in the West Village. And people would put on these plays
about getting molested, and then they would kill themselves. Do you understand what a great city we lost? Like, truly? Like, actually? There was this woman, my mother's friend. My mother's friend did a play. She wrote a whole play about being molested by her father. And then her father came to see the play, and it's about him molesting his daughter. And at the end of the play, my mother said to this man, "What did you think of it?" And he said, "It was a little long." Do you understand the city that we lost? People were trying to survive through art. There was always people trying to make a shitload of money. We get it. It's New York. We get it.
Yeah. I've had some dark nights there for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Florida.
baby. The late night drinking. Yeah, I definitely
I was at the Don Cesar, which is a great hotel in St. Pete Beach, and they were all getting ready for the hurricane. There's this guy outside drunk, and he just looked at me as a guy. He's like, "Let it come." And so that's kind of what it is. He goes, "Let it come."
It's like Lieutenant Dan on the boat. Like, come on, that's all you got.
It's like, that's what you just got to, it's fatalism down there. You're like, this is it.
Oh, yeah.
If I end up in the mangroves, that's what happens.
Yeah, that's what it's a weird combination of paradise, but the world might end.
Yes.
But it's people that go there to die. So you have that energy too. It's people that are like, I've given up, or I know I'm in the final stage and I just want to be me.
Right.
I want to be me. Like, I have a friend who moved down there, and she is, insane now, fully insane. She's not old, but she's like middle-aged, and she's went down there. And the thing about Florida is you start acting years older than you are when you start living there. It's weird. So if you go down there and you're like 40s, you start acting like you're a retiree. And she's just, she's a lot of fun, but me and Big J are really good friends with this person, and we love her because she's one of the funniest people in the world.
I think I know who you're talking about?
Crazy Michelle.
Yeah.
So Crazy Michelle said the funniest thing we've ever heard. She sat me and Big J down years ago in Chiconi's in West Hollywood. She looked at both of us and said, without any hint of irony, she goes, "I feel horrible for Harvey Weinstein."
Wow.
It was the best. She goes, "I've lived here 20 years. These whores, they lie." And me and Jay laughed so hard. I put up a picture of Jeffrey Epstein on my story once. She just had no idea who he was, and she just responded, "Gorgeous." So that's how out of it she is. And she's down there in Florida, and we still love her.
I guess removed from all the allegations, he was a handsome man.
Yeah, she goes, "Gorgeous." Yeah. But she's just down there in Florida, living that Florida life.
Gorgeous.
She goes, "Gorgeous." Yeah, she goes, "Gorgeous."
Wow.
But she's down
he was the king of Florida.
Yeah, she's down there in Florida now, just kind of like, she hangs out with like a nun.
Oh, yeah.
She has one of her best friends is like a nun, and I'll call her and she's like, "Yeah, I'm at the nun's house." It just gets wild.
Yeah, it's weird.
She rides around on a golf cart all day.
Yeah.
She's married to a comedian we know.
I know him.
really?
Yeah.
I know, it's
you know him. Yeah, I sat next to him on a flight once. Nicest guy.
Very sweet.
Yeah.
Very sweet. Like, the women that I would hook up with now are more masculine than men.
Of course,
like the women that would be
100%.
available to me.
Yes.
I was in a diner last night. A Long Island waitress walked up, and I had one of my producers from California, and we go, he orders some faggy, eggs or whatever. and I'm sitting
egg
there,
whites.
Something, and I go, "He's from California," and she goes, "Yeah." She looks at him. She goes, "Hey, where's your surfboard? Where's your surfboard?" And I'm like, "Oh, that's."
Yeah, which is like, we're also on Long Island. They surf here.
Yes.
But
I'm like, I was in Romania. I did a Bitcoin guy brought me over there to do his birthday party.
Didn't you hang out with Andrew Tate
I
over there?
did. I did 20 minutes of comedy, and it bombed because people weren't really speaking English, and the ones that could didn't love me. So some of them liked me, and one guy pointed at me and just yelled Joe Rogan because he had seen me on this. Some Russian crazy guy just got up in the middle of the set and went, "Rogan, Joe Rogan," and then sat down. And then they brought him out. It was insane. But they paid me a lot of money to do it. And then there was, there's only one person there to really interview, and it was Andrew Tate. So I went to his house, and he's a lovely guy. Here's the thing about him and his brother. They are lovely people, whether they're human traffickers or not. They're lovely people. I'm not for human trafficking, but they took us out for a steak dinner, and there was women there, and a lot of the women were quiet. And I thought they were just quiet. That would be my story. If I'm called to testify, I would go, the women were quiet, and they were obedient, and many of them looked at the floor. But
really?
Yeah, it was, but it's Eastern Europe, Joe.
Right.
That's kind of the way they act. And coming from America, it was a little bit of a nice change of pace.
We stunned.
No, I mean, coming from, it was nice.
Coming, yeah.
Were you stunned when you got arrested?
It wasn't stunning. Do your kids know how like well known you are, or do you think they don't?
It would be amazing if they didn't.
Well, I don't know.
That'd
sure
be pretty amazing.
but they know.
Yeah, they know.
Okay.
They're super aware. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a freak. When I go places,
And people just come up to you, and it's a whole thing.
Yeah. Most people are real nice.
Right.
So it's not a real problem. It's
Right.
just like most people are just being nice. And
Right.
that's fine. And most people are super respectful when you're with your family.
Of
They
course.
don't try to take too much of your time.
Right.
You know, it's what comes with the job.
Not my people.
Yeah.
They want my time.
Yeah, well, they want my time too.
Because I
but
don't have a family,
you
so
don't
I'm
have a
just
family.
sitting there alone. They go.
Yeah. They'll sit right next to you.
And they'll point to their girlfriend and they'll go, tell her how the Clintons kids. Tell her. I keep telling her. She doesn't believe me. Tell her.
No one suffers more than the girlfriends of our fans.
I mean, one woman came to me and she said, I think you're really funny. And she goes, but every day I hear either Joe Rogan's voice, Theo Von's voice, your voice.
Yeah.
And she goes, I just want it to stop. And sometimes she'll go like, I'll wake up and you're like yelling about something in my house. And my boyfriend's laughing. He goes, it's really funny. And she goes, why are you? And he goes, no, he's screaming about his some waitress at a diner and ripped him off. And she goes, make it stop. Turn it off. Why are we listening to this? Why are we listening?
Well, ladies, you have your true crime shows.
You have them.
This is what we need as I could say this as men. Okay, this brings me back to that fucking Strange Times in Laurel Canyon shit.
Yeah.
4 months later, Saddam was located and captured in Iraq. So you're welcome, everyone.
What a great book.
Not only the Tom O'Neill book, but then this Dave McGowan book, Weird Scenes Inside the Canyon. I lived up there when I was living in LA. I lived up there, and I'm telling you, that is the creepiest vibe of any area that I've ever been to in my life.
It's a weird vibe.
They have that fucking military installation, that Lookout Mountain.
Jared Leto owns that. He lives there now.
Doesn't he have a whole cult?
Shh.
Okay.
He's a good guy.
I'm sure he is. I'm not saying it's bad to have
They
a cult.
tried to investigate his cult.
Sure.
And it turns out it's not really. It's just a bunch of people having fun.
Yeah.
And
There's
there's
nothing
no
wrong with that.
requirements. There's no one asks you to fuck them. There's nothing
No,
happens.
it's a voluntary fuck cult.
It's not even voluntary fuck cult. It's just they get together and dance or something. I don't know what they do.
I
What
lived
do
there
they
for
do?
3 years. I didn't get one text. I had not one. I used to drive by and point at it and go, look, it's the thing.
What do they do? What does Jarrett Leto's...
It's like a summer camp. They call it like Echelon.
Yeah.
It's a summer
like
camp.
Just to go watch the band play close up.
Oh, what the fuck's the problem with that, Tim? How about Tim Dillon Fest?
I have no problem with that.
It's basically Skank Fest.
Just a bunch of people eating shellfish in Long Island being racist. Yeah, absolutely. I have no issue with that at all.
What a fun time, though, for us.
Yeah.
Like, we had a bad flight. Me and Sam Talent, we left Amsterdam, 35 minutes. It was a private plane going to Luton, which is an airport near London. Not in London, but near it. And the pilot said, it's a little windy in London. 30 of the 35 minutes were absolutely fine. When we hit about 3,000 feet, something happened. And it was not good. We got about 700 feet, and we're like, me and Sam Talent are like, where the fuck's the runway? To the right, we saw the runway perpendicular to the plane. Not good.
Ooh.
The pilot tried to, get the plane in. You see him on the controls, and we felt a gust of wind, and the pilot was like, fuck it. You heard him say, fuck it. Boom, we went back up. Oh. Go around through like a bad storm, and then we had to land in Birmingham, and the landing at Birmingham was very tough, too, because the weather was degenerating. Oh. But you had 2 French pilots that were in great shape and didn't say anything. And they were just like AI machines. And you had a Russian flight attendant. And to her, life and death have no meaning. It makes no difference. It's no difference. So she sits, says nothing, no expression on her face. And these 2 pilots. And in that moment, you want the most skilled person for the job. You are not thinking about anything else. You're not thinking about, were they raised rich?
Yeah.
How easy was it for them to go to flight school? Did their parents pay for their flights? All you're thinking about is, God, get this plane on the ground.
Yeah.
And that's where DEI, to me, is the most insane and dangerous is when you start taking real important jobs and talking about shit no one gives a fuck about.
Yeah.
When you're on a plane like that, you don't give a fuck if it was 2 white pilots, black pilots. I don't give a shit who it is, as long as they are really good at flying this fucking plane.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. That's how
all
it's
you
supposed to
care
be with everything. Yeah.
But now I think the gays and lesbians are like the normies of gays now. And there's a new crop of people coming in that don't really have any sex. They spend most of their time online. They're all like pansexual communist witches. And their main goal is to tweet about you. No one even fucks. They're really just tweeting about you. No one's even having dirty, sweaty, sinful sex in a motel room anymore. Everybody's on Reddit talking about you.
Have you?
It's a weird thing.
It's weird for me. It's
Remember
it's
the
really
Birdcage, the movie? It was very fun.
Yeah, I never watched it.
But it's great. Nichols and May wrote it. It's brilliantly funny. It's gay people in South Beach doing drugs, having sex, and having fun. We're like the opposite of that. We're like in some sexless, autistic horror hellscape where people just sit around and there's this weird like office politics, bureaucratic, like, you know, weird like, you know, you made me upset. You made me upset. Like I grew up with Rent, where it was that show where people were like, we have AIDS, but let's have fun.
Right, let's dance.
That was the theme of Rent. It was like, we have AIDS, but let's not let it ruin the night.
Yeah.
And now people are just upset for all kinds of reasons. It's weird. And you don't really hate gay people.
No, I don't hate it. I love you.
Yes,
I don't hate anybody.
You've been very good to me.
Yeah, I don't.
Loving me is like golfing with Candace Owens and going, I love blacks. So, yeah.
No, I love everybody, man. I have no ill will towards any individual group.
Right.
Individual people.
Yeah, of course.
And
I just think, you know, Peter Thiel's giving a 4-part lecture on the Antichrist.
Yeah, that seems odd.
4-part. Well, here's what's really wild to me. 4 parts. It's not just one. One lecture on the Antichrist would be insane. This guy's doing a series. He's doing a 4-part lecture on the Antichrist, and nobody in his inner orbit went, Peter, how about 1 lecture on the Antichrist or no lectures? Not 4.
Well, I don't think he understands the optics.
He certainly does not.
Yeah.
It's odd. Yeah.
Tickets sold out.
Well, of course.
Well, it's a private lecture at a club in San Francisco about the Antichrist. What does he know about the Antichrist? Is he like?
I'm guessing a lot.
If you told me there was a movie and there was a guy who played the Antichrist, zoom in on that image of him.
Yeah.
I would say, oh, is that him? Was that the Antichrist?
This is like me doing a 4-part lecture on Long Island racism. Just to show everybody, you know, how much I know about it and how scary it is and how we got to watch out for it. But it's totally not me or anyone I know. It's no one that's ever been in my backyard, but those others. It's so strange to have this. You build military AI, military drone, autonomous drone technology to export to war zones all over the world. You build domestic surveillance technology to surveil our friends and neighbors. And then your other pet passion is the Antichrist. It's odd. Wouldn't you include tennis? Wouldn't you go, and I'm big into tennis? Something else. It's odd, and I like ice fishing. I build autonomous drone technology. I build domestic surveillance technology.
And I love lake trout.
And I love lake trout, and I love big mouth bass fishing.
Yeah.
But instead, he goes, and I've also developed quite a keen interest in Satan. And I'd love to talk to everyone about it for 4 fucking things in San Francisco. 4 things in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Seems a bit much.
But I call everybody sir.
Yeah.
I call everybody sir.
Yeah.
It's like the byproduct of me living in Texas now.
Right.
Too.
Sure.
Yeah, but I don't know if they're going to.
You don't get pulled over anymore here.
If I do, it's not that big of a deal.
If you get pulled over
I'm a good
here,
boy.
a cop gives you money. They go, Mr. Rogan, here's a check. I mean, there's no way. There's no law that you cannot break here. I'm guaranteeing you.
I don't think that's correct.
I think you could do a lot. I think they would cover up a murder.
That's sweet.
If you murdered 3 people, I think the Austin PD would go, whatever, man. He's doing a lot. They'd bring that mayor, that guy, and he'd go, what? They go, yeah, the suspect's Joe Rogan. He was standing over the bodies. They'd go, are you out of your fucking mind? Drive him home right now. Drive that man home.
If I was in waist deep in Rainy Street, drowning a party goer,
they don't care.
Bro, they still don't want to admit that there's a serial killer.
You're the tourism board.
People tend to, become accustomed to outrage.
They're
very
looking to
quickly.
be outraged, but this is one where you're like, come on.
No, it's enough for her.
You don't think that lady could win? That's crazy.
She should. Yeah, she
She
should
can
win.
fucking win, but
Not at 34.
But she's still hot.
No, she's still hot. But
Why is there a age limit? By 34, you should have a kid. You should have your shit together. Not be in a beauty pageant. I guess you could see that argument.
I mean, at 34 years old, I think
you've only got like 4 years left of kids.
As a woman at 34 years old, I think you should be put in a facility.
Like a horse.
Yeah. So I think that's what the problem is. I think this woman still being out there.
The most racist is like, who's going to clean your toilet? Like we've seen
Well, that was Kelly Osbourne on the video. She's like, Mr. Trump, who's going to eat your shit? If you don't have immigrants here, who's going to eat your shit when you shit in a toilet?
By the way, is she in the witness protection program? Because she looks like a totally different human being now.
I don't know what they did. They popped her on somebody Zamps and they threw her in the shed.
Have you seen the new Alien show that's on
No,
Hulu?
I haven't.
It's really good. It's an alien show. But one of the things that they do is they take like a dying person and they download their consciousness into like a symbiotic organism.
And is this fake or is it real? Like, are they a real dying person?
Well,
it's a fictional thing.
Fictional.
Okay.
It's Alien the movie.
Gotcha.
Like Ridley Scott Alien.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I wonder if that happened to her.
Well, for sure.
Because
I mean,
otherwise, like, how does she look?
That's the problem. You want to defend Hollywood people sometimes against the QAnon stuff, and then you look at them and you're like, oh, God, can you make it easier for me to say you're not a clone? I mean, these young girls are 23 years old and they have so much plastic surgery, they look like they're 47.
It's nuts. They
It's
have Botox
crazy.
already, and they're in their 20s.
And then all the QAnon people are like, it's because they're not getting enough of the whatever, adrenochrome. And you're like, no, that's not it. And then you look at their faces, you go, oh, shit. Maybe it is it. I mean,
show me a photo of. She looks great. I should
Yes,
say this.
of course.
I'm just joking around. I'm
We're all
sure.
kidding.
She hasn't been downloaded into a new body.
Not yet.
But if I had her on the pod, like if someone said you want Kelly Osbourne to be on the podcast, and I said sure, and she showed up, I'm like, who the fuck are you?
yeah, it's a fully new head. She has a new head.
Like that's kind of crazy.
She just got a new head.
That's kind of crazy. The left one, I'm like,
The
oh yeah,
left one
that's
is
Ozzy.
a lesbian.
Yeah.
And the right one is hot and kind of and seems to be Asian.
Go to the other one, the last one that you showed up. That one. That's kind of.
Can you go to 2003 and 2025? That's my favorite one right there.
Oh, right below that.
Please go to that one.
That one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So the left is me, and then the right, yeah.
That seems so crazy. This is where it's fascinating, like what Bill Gates has done in his career, where he's pivoted to become this guy who's like really concentrated on global health.
Right.
And philanthropy.
Yes.
All of his time is now spent on philanthropy.
Yes. Well, it's a great way to launder money.
Mm-hmm.
That's huge. It's a great way to launder money.
It's also a great way to launder your image.
Great way to launder your image.
Well, I remember him in the 90s where everybody was mad at him. He was the antitrust guy. He was constantly in court about that.
Well, that's why he went to Epstein's Island, because he was doing an ecological survey of the area. He was studying beach erosion. Do you think weed's going to be federally legal?
If I had to guess, not during this administration.
Yeah.
No, I don't think. I think.
No, it feels like a lot of the, like the experimental harm reduction policies in places like Portland are going the other way.
Well, they went a little crazy in a place that was already crazy.
Yeah, they had a woman driving around shooting people up called a stabbing wagon, and she was like, if somebody needed a fix, she'd like pull up.
and give them clean needles and stuff.
Is it really
And
called the stabbing wagon?
It was called the stabbing wagon.
For
and
real?
Yeah, because you're stabbing. And if you're just tweeting. No, this is like a way to help.
Oh, Portland.
This was a way to help people.
Oh, Portland.
And
you're
people
so
would just be
beautiful.
chilling and like, hey, I need a couple of clean needles. So this woman would just show up. There'd be like a bunch of junkies hanging out. She'd show up. She'd hop out of the stabbing wagon with a bunch of clean needles, hand them out. People like, fuck yeah, good to see you.
Oh, my God.
And she's like, fuck yeah, hope you're all doing good. And they're like, well, you know how it is.
Oh, my God.
And the problem was that didn't work.
Not only did it not work,
Didn't
it
work.
encouraged people to move there to shoot up.
Yeah, actually, that's true. So
Yeah.
people started moving there because they're like, this is actually a pretty good deal. They don't care if you live on the street. And there's this bitch in a van that shows up with clean needles.
And they give you money.
Yeah, and whatever you need.
They give you free money and food.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here it is, the stabbing wagon.
Stabbing wagon. Harm reduction. No, I mean, it's real.
She only has 4,000 followers. That's fucked. Hit that follow, Jamie. Hit a little follow on her.
There you go. Look at the
she
stab.
is.
There's a stabbing wagon.
Well, at least she's healthy. She's got
It's the
great hair,
stabbing
too.
wagon.
Okay, makes
so
sense.
at the end of the day, it's like that.
Jesus
that
Christ.
seems like a good way to combat drug use is to have a van of drugs.
That van got a $1.5 million grant. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you see that in the previous
Of
article?
course.
$1.5 million grant.
Well, because they're trying to help people
get high.
They're trying to help people get high in a safe way.
Bro, where's she parked that van? That's what I need to know.
I mean, it's a good question. She probably lived in the burbs and then came in and then did what she needed to
Doesn't
do.
look like a burbs lady.
Well, that's a good point. Well, you know those weird, those Pacific Northwest suburbs, a lot of them aren't my burbs, the
They're
ones that
very-
I like.
Very odd. Those
Yeah.
people are.
It's different.
They're like people that live outside of Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Like, they're forever changed.
It's different. There's not a lot of sun up there. Something's going on.
Bad DNA
So
damage.
what was funny is like there's a big article where they were like, yeah, this is actually like what's crazy is like you read about those cities, right? Like Portland or San Francisco, they'll do the craziest thing ever, and then like 2 years later they'll start going like, yeah, this just is not having the results that we thought it would have. Like drug use is up, crime is up, violence is up. So Santa Monica now is doing a curfew because there's been violent crimes at night.
No way.
They're thinking about doing a curfew in Santa Monica. So again, because Santa Monica's thinking about doing a curfew because there's like violent crime. So instead of just going like, hey, we got to throw these people in jail, they're like, it's 9 o'clock, go home. This is California. This is the biggest economy in our country. And they're thinking of having a curfew because they're all out of ideas on how to like stop people from like being victims of violent crime.
Bro, I got friends who can't sell their houses there.
No, it's bad. I'm glad I sold my house when it did.
Nobody wants to buy houses there anymore.
Nobody wants to buy houses there.
They're like, we're getting out. Everybody who's not out is at least thinking about
Uber rich people are, a lot of them are just keeping their houses because they can't get the money they want. So like people that are like in Bel Air, those crazy things, right?
Right.
Beverly Hills, Bel Air, these behemoths. They're just kind of like, just leave it.
You got to hope that like there's some crazy celebrity rapper guy like Kendrick Lamar decides to buy a mansion.
Well, you
know
also,
what I mean? Like if you're
yeah.
selling a $70 million house, you have like 5 people that will buy it.
You also got to hope that they elect Rick Caruso and he goes around California in a tank. With a bunch of guys in bazookas, and it's like the craziest thing you've ever seen. That's all you can hope for.
You need like a Rudy Giuliani type character.
Yeah, I mean, you need Sergeant Slaughter from the old WWF. I mean, you need a fully fascist. You need a guy to run as a fascist. When they go, "Are you a Republican?" He goes, "No. I am a fascist. This is a military dictatorship. You need 4 years of a military dictatorship in California to just turn it around, to just start steering it the other way."
Well, it's moving red. That's one thing that you saw by the electoral map from 2024. California is moving red.
It's going red.
Yeah,
There's only
but
so many
surely.
times you can wake up in a $4 million house with a gun in your mouth before you start thinking differently about it. I'm not going to be
a marquee actor. Like if I ever did a movie, I'd want it to be a cult classic, unwoke.
But look at
very
Bert.
funny.
Bert Kreischer, the Machine. He's just like
Yeah.
he released the trailer on
Yeah.
the podcast that I did with him.
Yeah.
But
that's him.
After he released
something
the
like that I could do because it's like his story.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You as a corrupt mortgage guy.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Yeah.
That you could do.
That I could do.
Like you could do your story.
That I could do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of
I mean,
you selling subprime mortgages.
It would have to be that. It couldn't be. I'm not going to come into like a role.
But it would have to be like far enough from 2008 where people
Yes.
aren't mad at you anymore.
Right. Well, I think I think I've done a great job rehabilitating the image of subprime mortgage salespeople. That's one of the things I believe I've done. I think I've kind of because the borrowers were criminals too. Also.
But did they know they were criminals, or were they just like give it an opportunity?
Everybody wants money. If you look at the word victim throughout history, you've a big history guy. Imagine explaining to someone in history you were a victim, and then they're going, "What were you a victim of?" They go, "Somebody gave me $700,000." You go, "What?" I was a horrible victim of this predatory scam. What was the scam? Somebody gave me $700,000. I didn't have a job. You were a victim? No, everybody played the game, and then, it's musical chairs. The chairs run out. I lost a house. My house was foreclosed on. I bought a house when I was 22. I had no money. I bought a $600,000 house in Long Island.
Did you really?
It sold 5 years later for $250,000. It was not a good investment. I would never sell someone something I wouldn't sell myself. I was a cocaine addict, and I wanted a house. I love houses. I don't like homes. Homes are weird.
What do you mean?
People that have families and like love in the home. I prefer just a nice house to destroy.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna have I have an investment course called Many Houses, No Homes. How to own and abuse real estate. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, and then I lost a house too, and I bounced back. I moved into some dump, and I did stand up for 8 years.
You're lucky you're funny.
And the best years of my life were spent doing stand up. And eating pizza in New York, and then I came and I did your show, and things were okay. So it's gonna be fine. There are people that are very talented, but then there are people also that are just, they're good at getting famous and staying famous.
Right.
And some of it, like this family that screams and yells in a Costco, and they sing songs in a Costco. That's their whole thing. And they've been on the Tonight Show, and they're
really.
You've never seen the Costco family?
No.
The Costco family is a family of cretins from Florida, and they scream and yell, and they have a song about Costco, and they eat these cookies. I mean, can you please back me up here because he thinks I'm making this up?
How do I not know about this?
That's the thing. They bring the boom.
They bring the boom.
They
have
bring
a
the
whole,
boom, Jay?
They have
bring
a
the boom
whole
everywhere.
show.
They bring the boom?
I think they're demons, and it's an incantation because they go double chocolate cookie, and I think it's a demonic incantation, and I believe they're the physical representation of an entity called Baal. And Roseanne talks about this.
What?
Look at this.
But this is an evolution. They got to the song.
Wait a minute, how many
after.
views are on this?
I mean, well, this is just the YouTube version.
These are
big on
these are
TikTok and
famous
Instagram.
people, and this is something is wrong. This is as disturbing as the drones.
Well, here's the thing about TikTok and the thing about Reels and even Twitter to a certain extent. When you're just scrolling from video to video to video, like it doesn't have to be good to get your attention.
No, it's the cringe element of it is what makes, because every view is created equal.
Right.
So if you're repulsed by something and you keep showing it to people.
Right.
So that's how you got this family. Can you play their song?
Yeah, sorry.
I mean, Jamie, this is worse than the drones. And they're literally well known.
You do Christmas boom?
Yeah. I mean, this is like.
It's giving me ads for some reason right now.
YouTube wants money.
Yeah, they just broke through the ad blocker.
Give me that money.
I mean, don't they ever have enough, these people?
Here we go.
This is satanic.
They stay on brand.
So the point The boom here.
These guys deserve all the money in the world.
They eat this garbage, and then they rate it on a boom meter. So they go eat this chicken bacon at
How
Costco.
famous are these people?
Very. I mean,
They're like very famous.
Internet fame right now. Very famous. They're everywhere. This guy used to be a pro wrestler. He's
Maybe trying to
started
shoot.
again.
Maybe trying to
So
shoot.
he knows how to perform.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
But it's like.
See, look, Mr. Beast bringing the double chunk chocolate cookie.
It's a double chunk chocolate cookie.
I mean, this is.
It's a double chunk chocolate cookie.
It's an incantation. It's demonic.
Well, that's why the drones are here. It's a signal.
But by the way,
Imagine
it
if
is
that's a signal.
time. Like, as much as I don't want this to happen, like, it is time.
Don't you kind of want it to happen, though?
It might need to.
If it's aliens, I kind of want it to happen.
I think it might. They might have said, we're not doing that, the aliens. They might have heard double chocolate. and the aliens went, no, you fucking retards. We gave you technology thousands of years ago to figure it out. We visited the Sumerians. We gave them stuff, and you've used it to go to Costco. Enough. We're sending the orbs.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Yeah, it is too much.
So to base your life on fame is stupid.